Hey guys, Dan the Bodybuilder here, bodybuilderinthailand.com, danthebodybuilder.com. I'm here on the coast, California, southern coast, and I wanted to do a video. This will be one of those videos like I used to do with the PED videos, but this one's just going to be talking about me and where I'm at. So the whole world's aware of what happened to my leg in Colombia and how I was in the hospital for that and had a bunch of surgeries and almost lost my leg. Well, that's recovered now, and I'll let you guys see that right now, okay? It's a really massive scar. As you can see, legs for me have always been a genetically strong and muscular body part, so I've been squatting again for a month, and now I'm using 3 plates again for ass to grass squats for around 10 reps. So have the muscle mass mostly still intact, but yeah, massive scar on my leg. You know, that is what it is. A lot of people ask me, you know, whoa, you know, because it's so huge, and they think like, you know, oh my God. And you know what I say is, I don't really need to have beautiful legs. It's fully functional. It's strong again. And, you know, I don't go around showing my thighs to people on a regular basis. You know, people ask me sometimes, you know, when are you going to compete in bodybuilding? Or why don't you compete in bodybuilding? For example, Dr. Tony Huge, me and Coach Vigorous Steve in Thailand, one time when he was visiting us in Thailand, he said, why don't you guys compete? You're the 2 biggest, most muscular men I've ever seen that don't compete competitively in bodybuilding. And me and Steve have a special bond like that because we're not doing it for any reason other than we just like to do it. It's a fun thing to do for us, bodybuilding, okay? That's why I do it. That's why I do it. That's why I do bodybuilding, because I think it's fun. I think it's fun the same way that I think playing guitar is fun. I like watching football. I like playing football. I think that that's fun. I like skateboarding. That's fun. I like bodybuilding. That's fun. That's why I do it. Luckily, I've been able to turn it into something now that, you know, makes money and support my life, my travels, and my lifestyle through working online, coaching, doing affiliate marketing, advertising, and my own services that I provide. And I'm able to, you know, live this lifestyle, you know, where I've been traveling around the world. Philippines, Colombia, Thailand, Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, you know, all over. And, you know, this is the thing, is that I was gone for 3.5 years and I didn't return to America. And I left for a reason. I left for a reason, and I'm at a crossroads in my life right now. I'm here back in America, but it's a good thing that I'm here in America right now. And I'm staying this year in America. It's 2019. I will be in America during all of 2019. And the reason why is because I have a great life in Thailand, okay? I have a fantastic gym that I go to there, fantastic friends. The people are so much happier and so much less hating each other. Like, as soon as I come back here in America, it's just like bickering and hatred from all angles. And it disgusts me, but I have an innate personality trait in that, while I can be knocked down from my good mood that you guys see me in a lot of the time, and this is my normal, from when I'm in the videos, from when I'm in Thailand, from when I'm in America, I don't ever act different. This is exactly who I am, who you see on the videos. There's no difference ever. So, you know, why would I want to come back and be a part of this society again? Well, because I think I want to grow. I want to go further. And I was thinking about what I would be doing if I was back in Thailand right now. There's an endless amount of beautiful women there. It's a cheap lifestyle. You know, I could be living like a king there, eating amazing food, living in a fantastic apartment, any style I wanted, and traveling, living for cheap, doing basically everything I want to do, living a high class lifestyle, or everything most people like dream of, right? Like living the lifestyle of like a millionaire like CEO when I'm not, you know, because of the fact that Thailand is cheap like that. And if you can live there and you've got, several $1,000s a month to burn, yeah, you can live that millionaire lifestyle there, where you're like a member of the high class and can do anything you want. But if I was there right now, I would be doing the same thing that I was doing when I lived there. I'd be going to the gym. I'd be dating some girls. I'd be traveling a bit. I'd be eating Thai food. I have my friends at Muscle Factory Gym in Bangkok, like Coach Vigorous Steve. He's my best friend at that gym, and he's a really good guy. He's one of the other true, honest men that I've met in the fitness industry, which is so rare because the people in this industry are so self-centered and so just do anything. They will do anything to get ahead and stab you in the back. They're not loyal. That's the average person in this industry, and it's almost 100% of this industry. Even people who seem like good people, they're really assholes. And I mean, I don't like people like that. I like nice people, you guys. I'm a nice person, and I like other nice, genuine people. And that's why it means so much to me when I can meet a friend in the industry like Steve, because we're able to see beyond the bullshit that everyone else is caught up in. Like the average person in the fitness industry, there's a few different personality types that make a competitive bodybuilder. One is someone with obsessive compulsive disorder. All the details that you have to do will help them relax, or it'll help them deal with their obsessive compulsive disorder. One is extreme narcissistic personality, where anything that doesn't have to do with them doesn't compute to their brains. That's also a successful personality type in bodybuilding. Another is extreme insecurity, needing to do that in order to feel good about themselves, needing to have that appearance that is, superior or more powerful than, pretty much everyone else they come into contact with. But those are shallow waters. Those are bridges built on sand. And that's not how you're going to get satisfaction in your life. And so back to, what I'm doing here. I'm in Southern California. And, why am I staying in California this year? Is because I had a great life in Thailand, but I don't want to just be stagnant. I want to I want to see the world. I'm going to go to every continent. I'm going to go to every country, and I'm going to see the world. I'm going to live in each place. I have a whole bunch more places I want to go to, and a whole bunch more experiences I need to have for my life. That's what I want to do with my life. What is happiness to you? What is freedom to you? For me, it's doing what you want. I want to be able to do what I want. I need to do the things necessary to allow me to do whatever I want to do. And that's what you need too. So just think about it. If you're stuck in a rut, if you have depression, if you're not satisfied with your life, if you feel like there's something more to it, if you're angry because others have things that you don't have that you want to have, sit down and figure out what it is you need to do in order to have what you want. And then dedicate your life to that. Because no one else's path that they say is the right path is going to make you happy. It's all up to you. It's all up to you and what you want. And what I want is I want to keep moving forward. I don't want to be stagnant. I don't want to keep doing the same thing. I want to move through the world. I'm also a family man, and I want to have a family at some point. And I want to fill my life with experiences so that when I look back on my life at the end, when I'm old and I'm going to die, I'm not scared. I'll look back and I'll see all the events that I did, all the things that I did to fill my time, and they will be worthy to me. They will be worthy things for me to have spent my time on earth doing. That is how I'm going to feel satisfied with my life. I need to have continual projects. I need to have continual things that I'm pursuing, that I'm doing. I love people. I love seeing new kinds of people. I love seeing things different than me. I'm comfortable in an environment that I'm not used to. I like that. I like to learn. I like to put myself on other people's level. No matter if they're above me or below me. What I mean by that, like in social status or economic status, whatever. I like to meet people on their level and really see what they're all about. And that's the main thing that I like about traveling. It's all about the relationships. When I look back at each of the different places that I've lived, all the different cities that I've lived, the different girlfriends I've had, the different guy friends that I've had, the different experiences I've had, it's always about the people that I knew in each location. And if those people weren't there, the location is not even that special anymore. You know that you're not going to be happier when you get someplace else. Happiness is something that comes from inside of you. It's a decision you have to make. This is really crazy, and a lot of people don't know that, but it's a decision you have to make. Is that I'm going to have a positive attitude, because it doesn't make sense not to. If you don't have a positive attitude, you're just hurting yourself. You're just hurting yourself because it's making your brain hurt, it's making your mind hurt, and it's not benefiting you. So the best thing to do is, whatever your situation, to just decide to be happy. Just decide to be happy. Let the stress melt away. Let that one roll off you. The next person who slights you, just let it roll off you. And decide that there's a bright future for you. There's a bright future for you out there. And the way that you're going to go out there and you're going to get it is that you're going to have a good attitude. And you're going to decide, you're going to write it down what you want out of your life. You're gonna make those goals, and you're gonna have a clear destination about what you want out of your life. And you're gonna make that happen. You're gonna make your life happen. That's what I'm gonna do. I want you guys to join me because I want to see you happy too. Man, I love you guys. I love chatting with you guys down in the comments. There's a bunch of guys that over the years I've gotten to know, and they've gotten to know me too. They tell me. And man, I want to see you guys succeed. Guys sometimes ask me, like, I get tons of emails from depressed people who had the same fears as me when I first started out. When I was about to graduate from college, and I said, there is no way I'm sitting in a cubicle and living out my days until I die, working for someone, making someone else's dreams come true, being paid money. That's shit. I need money to live. I need money to do the things that I want because that helps me to have freedom. But I'm not a slave to it. And it scared the shit out of me, thinking that I would, have to be doing what everyone else was doing when they graduated college and getting a job. And I wasn't going to do it. And so that's why I started Crate'emHappy.com, my first online business that I started working on that, day and night for my last semester of college, because I was determined to not do that. I was determined to have the life that I wanted. And so I just checked out of school. I got like all C's my last semester. I can't even believe I graduated because I just did not do school anymore. I was so focused on what the next step was. And going to travel the world, because that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. I wanted to be free to go and see what this world has to offer. You guys, traveling the world is almost like going to outer space, because things are not the way that you were grown up to and socialized, cultured to think that they were in other places. Like when you go to another culture and people, the things that you always were brought up to think are true, the things that you were brought up to think are the way things are, people in other countries don't think that way. And it's gonna stun you when you start traveling to those countries and seeing that the things that you learned about the world and learned about life, it's just not the same. When you go to other countries, it's not like that. And you just realize that, whoa, this world is what I make it. Whatever I make this world to be, whatever I make my life to be, is what it is. Those cultures and those societies that are different than what you're used to, that's the same thing that you can create, like a difference, right? A difference of what is true and what is not. And you can create your own world, for you in your head. And then you can, make it bigger into a family, your friend group. I'm interested in being in politics, honestly. Because I have goals to help on a wider scale. Yeah, I really want to make the world a better place. I love to see people smile. I love to give those guys hope that email me, and they were in the exact, sometimes they're 20 years old, sometimes they're 50 years old. These guys that email me saying that they're depressed and they don't know what to do with their lives. They want to know how I do what I do, and they want to get out of the rat race, and they're just they don't know what to do, but they reach out because they're in pain. And I know exactly how those guys feel. I know exactly how they feel. And I want to see them succeed. I want to see them be happy and get what they want out of life, experience the freedom that they need, not be a slave to finances or shitty culture that they live in that they don't want to live in. I want to see these guys succeed. Anyways, guys, I'm going to be in South California, in Los Angeles area, for the next couple months. And you know, I'm conservative. I'm very traditional. Conservative, traditional values are important to me. And I like things that are wholesome. I like things that aren't degenerate. I like a lifestyle that I can feel good about inside, generating good between me and the people around me. And that's what I'm gonna do down here, even though I'm surrounded. Los Angeles, right? Los Angeles is like the capital of the degenerates. Why am I here? It does scare me a little bit, actually, knowing that I'm in the center of it. But you know what? The thing is that it's a crucible, because every time I put myself in a hard situation that I feel uncomfortable about, when I go through that crucible, I come out a better man. Every time, every time. There is no exceptions. Stepping outside of my comfort zone and putting myself through hard things. And that's the reason why I'm not going back to my easy life in Thailand right now, where I'm a king, right? I'm a king in Thailand or the Philippines. I live the lifestyle of a king there. But I'm not doing that right now because I've already gotten to that point, and it's just easy for me to go back and do that again. So now I'm here. You know, here it's big dogs financially, right? You know, you can't only be making a few $1,000s a month or something, or, you know, even $10,000 a month. And that's nothing here. That's nothing. And the people, there's a lot of you know, inner ugliness, insecurities, degeneracy, destruction of traditional values, destruction of family values, evil present in this place. But it's a really beautiful place. I mean, I'm walking around and this is beautiful, okay? I'm gonna put myself through this and I'm gonna come out a better man. So you guys are gonna be seeing me here in Los Angeles area, and I'm gonna show you what my life's gonna be like here, okay? And it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome putting myself through this, because I know it's gonna drive me insane dealing with these people. But I'm gonna chill the hell out. I'm gonna remain calm, and I'm gonna learn to have my peaceful life that I have wherever I go, here, in what's probably the hardest place to do it. It's Dan the Bodybuilder in Thailand, bodybuilderinthailand.com, danthebodybuilder.com. Dan the Bodybuilder, that's what I am now. Dan the Bodybuilder, and I'm gonna be traveling the world. I'm gonna continue to travel the world. I'm gonna continue to have the freedom to live the lifestyle that I want. I'm gonna make the life that I wanna have. And I'm gonna be satisfied with the life that I lived when I die.